Thanks for tuning in, guys. In this video, I'll be doing a modified version of a drop fade. The only real difference is I'll be shaping up the sides almost like a flat top. But I won't be making the top square, just the sides. And here I'm just making my bald guideline for the fade. So the first step is to take the clipper with the lever fully open and make a guideline almost an inch, not quite a full inch. And I'm going to go through these steps relatively quickly just because I didn't want to make the video too long. So next, I fully close the lever and gradually start to blend up. And each time I go up, I'm going to slightly open the lever as you just saw me do there. Once you open the lever up about 2 times, you should be to the top of that guideline. So when I first open the lever, it's about 1/4 of the way open, and then the second time I open it, it's a little bit past halfway. So next, I take the number 1 guard with the lever fully open, and the 1 guard is the highest guard that I'm going to use for this haircut. Now as you see, his hair is pretty coarse, so you have to go over the hair with this texture multiple times just to make sure that you can see your guideline. You still go through the same steps, it just takes a little bit more blending for this hair type. So next, I close the lever. So the steps with this guard: lever open, lever close, which is closed right now, and then I'm going to blend in between with the lever halfway open. And as you can see, with this guard and the half guard that I'm about to use in just a second, that's where most of the blending takes place. So now the lever is halfway open, blending in between that 1 open and that 1 closed. Now I have on the half guard with the lever halfway open, and I'm blending up under that number 1 guard closed. And after I blend with the lever halfway, I'm going to close it and blend right up under that. Now I get a lot of people in my personal DMs just asking me, "Hey Thomas, I see the videos. Is this the only way that I can do the steps?" No, you can do the steps in any order that you want to. And also, some people may even be able to get the same result using fewer steps. Whatever method works best for you, use that method. I'm just here to show you guys the method that I use, and hopefully you guys can take any tips that you can from it to add to your arsenal. Once I get done fading, I'm going to pick the hair out on the sides, and I always pick the hair out before you shape it just to make sure that you're cutting the hair at its true length. So here I'm slightly going out at an angle once I get to the top, just because I don't want it to be too skinny on the sides. And as you can see, the lever is fully open, and the reason that the lever is fully open is because I want to give myself room for error. If the blade was fully closed on the lever, then that would cut off a lot more hair, and I just want to give myself a little bit of wiggle room. And the main thing when doing this, guys, is just to take your time and just use the mirror to make sure that you're going straight up at an angle. And you'll see how the fade is slim on the sides, but it's not too skinny to where his head looks like a pencil, where it's too skinny. And then I'm just gonna show you guys how I shape up the back as well. I didn't go through the same steps because it's literally doing the same thing as far as fading. But I just wanted to show you guys how to shape up the back. you really just go straight up. And just make sure that you keep your pick in hand. Now feel free, if you feel comfortable enough to use the lever fully closed, by all means do that. Like I said, I'm just showing you guys the easiest way to do it and the less risky way. And I'm just showing you guys the same thing on this side. Like I said in the beginning of this video, he doesn't want it too square, so I'm not going to box it on the top. I'm just going to get those loose hairs off top. By the way, if you guys are getting value out of this video, I ask that you hit that subscribe button as well as the like button. It really helps the channel grow. Also comment what you think about the video. So here I'm going to curl up his hair with the sponge, but like I said, his hair is very coarse, so I'm just using some styling product just to soften it up. And like I said, you can find all of these products by clicking the link in the description, by checking out the Barber Style Directory Amazon store. Moving on to the lineup, it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm really just keeping everything as natural as possible, combing the hair out forward just to make sure that I get any stray hairs. And the objective is to take off as least hair as possible while still getting as straight of a line as possible. And a good starting point, in my opinion, is just to start in the middle and then work your way either right or left. It really doesn't matter. Just get you a good starting point and then try to connect one side and then match the other side. Notice how I'm not being aggressive with the lineup. I'm just trying to slowly etch away. And I'm not going to dig too high into his line either. And now I'm just going to try to match everything on the other side. And the hot towel, this is just a nice addition to end the haircut. The hot towel is infused with peppermint oil, so it really wakes up the skin. This also helps remove any loose hair that might be still on the client. And this right here is burn-free aftershave. Once again, you can find this by clicking the link in the description to the Barber Style Directory Amazon store. But that pretty much wraps up this video, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments, and thank you guys for watching. Have a great one.